What's going on, guys? This is Evade coming to you with a little update and I guess a heads up about the recent nerf that went through on October the 3rd of 2019, which nerfed our beloved skill Leave No Trace. To be honest, it's not really a nerf because I realized Leave No Trace is not even necessary in most situations, and I made a whole new build which is basically the same as it was, just a little bit different. We have more gun damage, fire rate, even more gun damage and fire rate, more damage right here, and even more gun damage right here. You just have to be at full health, so you basically have to stay away from combat. You have to snipe with the Layuda, which is basically the best weapon in the game anyway, so it's more of a sniper kind of build, and you reset the cooldown of your fadeaway with Eager to Impress. Also, I realized that with the nerf to Gorillas in the Mist and the nerf to Leave No Trace, which basically turns both of them into almost trash. Gorillas in the Mist is still decent, but it's not that good. I much rather spec into Unblinking Eye because like I already said, we are a sniper with this build and not like a close combat guy. So we stay away from combat pretty much all the time. So Unblinking Eye is able to pick off 2 to 3 targets depending on if they are badass or not. And Fadeaway gives you just more movement speed and even more health regen after Fadeaway is over with this augment until you're dead. Also, the movement speed is pretty nice to just move around the map. And here I have spec'd into Interplanetary Stalker, which I think is the most important skill in Flex skill tree. You could say it's second to this one because the Hunter's Eye, in addition to this class mod, which makes Hunter's Eye way more powerful against bosses, is also a really, really good skill because with this class mod, bosses seem to be every race, although the class mod states that only hunt skills are affected by it, and this is not a hunt skill. This skill still is affected by the class mod, by the what is it called again? The Bounty Hunter class mod. So every boss has a debuff, which grants us more critical hit damage, more armor penetration, and a good amount of damage reduction. This is a no-brainer. Two-Fang was always a really good skill, will always be a really good skill until they remove like 20% from it or something. This one's also a no-brainer because Interplanetary Stalker is so strong, and another no-brainer because we already have this one, so why not skill this one? After we kill a badass, we basically have 4 minutes of extra gun damage, critical damage, and handling. Handling is also really nice with our sniper situation we are in right now because the Layuda kicks pretty hard if you aim on far away targets. And this one's also a no-brainer because it's 1 skill point, 15% more damage, so why wouldn't you do that? The Spider Ant pad is the same as always because elemental damage is key in this game and health regeneration is nice. Since we don't have any health regeneration outside of this one and Fadeaway itself, we have a little bit more health regeneration with the Spider Ant pet. Now let me show you what this build can do. It's not even a really good relic, it's a really trashy elemental projector relic, and it's not the best kind of class mod because I would much rather like Hunter's Eye, the Eagle Eye, or the Eagle Head skill on the left side to be +5, because if the Eagle Eye or Hunter's Eye skill would be +5, we would kill this boss way quicker. I'm gonna showcase it on the Grave Ward, because the Grave Ward is a really good farm location at the moment. To be honest, it's my favorite farm location because it's so easy to farm with Fl4k, and he drops a lot of relics and legendary class mods for pretty much every class, but I get the feeling that he drops more for your own class that you're playing right now as you kill him, instead of dropping like class mods for other classes. But yeah, you just need a low-level fire grenade that sets you on fire in order to get the 183% damage boost with the fire Layuda and the relic, and you also have the 31% extra sniper rifle damage. Shield doesn't really matter. We can always have a rerouter equipped, because first shot's then gonna be like 120 bonus damage added to it, which is also pretty nice since we have normal fade away and not the scuffed fade away. So the first shot you will deal in fade away not only has like 275% extra critical damage, it also has like 120% more damage overall. So yeah, let me just showcase what this build can do. You just go and fade away, throw some nades at the ground. Well, and we didn't get burned. Come on, let me. Nice. It took a really long time there until I got myself burning. But as you can see, it basically one-shots the boss, and I mean, we had +50% sniper rifle damage, so let me just show you that it's not only because of this. And as you can see, like I said, the boss drops like 4 legendaries. Sometimes it doesn't even drop 1 legendary. I don't know why the game update thingy is always showing when I'm logging in for the first time and then logging out into the main menu. There's always a game update message showing. So what do we have now? We still have 50% more sniper rifle damage, but we have 50% less damage with incendiary and normal bullets. So let's see what we can do against that with this build. Come on, let me so. Usually the grenade sets me on fire instantly, but somehow it just doesn't want to set me on fire, and now fade away is over, so we can do that one again. Sorry guys, that usually never happens. It's just a famous effect when you take a video.
I've missed you, girl.
Make a video. You want to show off something. You forget to buy grenades, like a stupid idiot. Like I just did. And then it just doesn't work, or the grenade just doesn't want to set you on fire. Also, you can always find me on Twitch. I'm streaming in German mostly, but I will answer to your English questions if you have any in English. So this was another really good one-shot. Let's see what modifiers we got. 70% damage increase, but the enemy also had like 50% more health, or 45. Let's see if we can get a really hard modifier to show you what this build can really do. Come on, give me a hard one. Give me a hard modifier. Okay. So we do less damage with elements, less damage with normal bullets, and no boost to our damage. It's not gonna change anything. We're still gonna 1- or 2-shot him. You see?
I like your enthusiasm.
So 50% extra damage didn't play any role the first time we killed him. This build is just insane. It's dishing out so much damage. especially if you equip the health free router, in addition to having like the normal fadeaway and extra sniper rifle damage. If I had a better relic right here, which would boost like sniper rifle damage or incendiary damage, and this class mod would also boost incendiary damage, and had a +5 on the eagle head or hunter's eye skill, it would obliterate him even if you had like -100% damage. So I hope you liked the video. I took the video after like 13 hours of streaming, so I apologize for any stuttering or mistakes I made during this video, but you know, it's the grind, it's hard. You have to do it. It was a really nice stream after all. Like I said, you can always find me on Twitch. I'm streaming each and every day, probably. And on my Discord, which you can enter via my Twitch chat. You can see if I'm streaming or not, because if I don't stream, which happens rarely, I will announce it right there and then on the Discord. So yeah, thanks again for watching the video. Have a nice day. See you later. See, I can't speak. Like 13 hours of streaming. This is what it does to me. So, let's do it again. See you later, alligator. Evade, signing out.